The Zodiac Killer, a name synonymous with fear and mystery, terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. This self-proclaimed executioner, with his cryptic messages and blatant disregard for human life, remains an enigma to this day. The case captivated the nation, not just for the brutality of the crimes, but for the killer's audacious communication with the press and police. The Zodiac case stands out for its unique blend of terror and enigma. The killer's taunting letters, often filled with ciphers and cryptic clues, were as chilling as the crimes themselves. Despite numerous leads and intense investigations, the Zodiac killer's true identity remains a mystery, solidifying the case as one of the most perplexing, unsolved crimes in American history. The Zodiac's reign of terror began in December 1968 with the shooting of David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen.
The young couple was attacked in their car on a lover's lane in Benicia, California. Months later, in July 1969, another couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, were attacked in similar fashion at the Blue Rock Springs Park in Vallejo. While Mageau survived the attack, Ferrin tragically succumbed to her injuries.
These initial attacks established a horrifying pattern. The Zodiac, preferring to ambush his victims in secluded areas, often targeted young couples. The brutality and seemingly random nature of these attacks instilled fear in the hearts of Bay Area residents. What truly set the Zodiac Killer apart was his penchant for communication.
Following the murders of Ferrin and Mageau, the killer began sending letters to local newspapers. These letters, often filled with chilling boasts and cryptic symbols, became the hallmark of the Zodiac case. The killer craved notoriety, demanding that his letters be printed on the front page or he would claim more victims.
These letters weren't just ramblings of a madman. They often contained ciphers, complex coded messages that the killer claimed revealed his identity. While some of these ciphers were deciphered, offering glimpses into the killer's psyche, others remain unsolved to this day, further shrouding the case in mystery.
Despite a massive manhunt and countless hours poured into the investigation, the Zodiac case grew cold. The killer's use of disguises, his seemingly random choice of victims, and his ability to blend into crowds hampered investigative efforts.
Adding to the complexity, the Zodiac communicated with different handwriting styles and writing materials, making it difficult to establish a consistent profile. The lack of sophisticated forensic technology at the time further hindered the investigation. While fingerprints and ballistic evidence were collected, they provided little help in identifying the killer. Despite their best efforts, law enforcement was always one step behind, reacting to the Zodiac's taunts instead of proactively predicting his moves.
Over the years, the Zodiac case has attracted numerous theories and potential suspects. One of the most prominent figures linked to the case is Arthur Lee Allen. Allen, a convicted child molester with a history of violence, was known to wear a watch similar to one believed to be worn by the Zodiac.
Another suspect, Earl Van Best Jr., came to the forefront due to striking similarities between his handwriting and that of the Zodiac. Despite compelling circumstantial evidence, lack of concrete proof prevented authorities from definitively linking either man to the crimes.
The Zodiac Killer case, despite captivating the public's imagination for decades, remains unsolved. The killer's last confirmed communication came in 1974, leaving a trail of unanswered questions and lingering fear.
Was the Zodiac a criminal mastermind, meticulously covering his tracks? Or was he simply lucky, evading capture through a combination of circumstance and cunning?
While the official investigation remains open, the passage of time has made it increasingly unlikely that the Zodiac Killer will ever be brought to justice. The case serves as a chilling reminder of the capacity for evil and the limitations of even the most dedicated law enforcement efforts. Until the mystery is solved, the Zodiac's legacy of terror and intrigue will continue to grip the public imagination.